Hey guys, this is going to be my first live commentary on a 45-minute run against the Augur. In this run, we managed to hit level 15 and completely annihilate the final boss. We had a great group of 3 people that knew what they were doing, so we started off strong and just came straight to this camp and pretty much killed everything in sight. We were so confident that I didn't level right away, so I just kept going, and although I'm struggling to switch my weapons here, it does turn out to be a really good run. So if you're enjoying this type of content, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. If I see that there's enough demand for this, I'll keep pushing out live commentaries, although this is kind of a new format for me, and you can probably tell I'm a little nervous. But yeah, following along, we're just going up to every camp or POI and slaughtering everything in sight. So the plan is just to stick together and move like a unit. So you can see here we come up onto these red main knights. Nothing too crazy, just work together, slash them in the back, you know, and just keep piling on that damage. Eventually, when your teammates get a backstab, you know, get a few licks in and just pile on damage. I honestly think that feature, you know, in Nightreign is kind of overpowered, where you can just get extra hits in if someone just holds them still, especially if you ult with the Executor's special ability. Yeah, oh my god, against boss fights, if they're on the ground, you can just go to town with the wolf and you're basically almost done the fight.
Oh shit.
Interesting point about this red main knight, if you manage to crit him, you can sometimes knock him off and he'll die to fall damage, so it immediately ends the fight. I don't remember if I get him here, but like we'll see in a little bit. I just gotta stop getting greedy and killing all the mobs. But maybe for this run I decided to kill all the mobs because I was trying to hit level 15. I don't remember.
Holy shit.
I just
that guy and his
decided to kill as many people as I could. And then right here I tried to backstab him, didn't really work, but he's stuck in this weird spot. So you see he didn't get knocked down, but I tried for it here. He still managed to live, so I had to kill him the good old-fashioned way. But if you do manage to do this, it's very fast and it'll save you a lot of time, which is what Nightreign is all about, is efficiency for killing.
There we go.
And there we go, he finally dies. So what did we get? We got maximum HP. I think always keep up with your HP pools. Anything that keeps your survivability high, definitely go for it off rip. But you can start with getting those types of drops. I love the Executor's initial weapon, so I don't really always go for a dual katana off rip, but I know a lot of people like having extra damage. But I'm pretty comfortable with the stance that you can adopt if you need extra hits in for stamina. And right here we get our first kind of decent weapon. I picked it up. I don't think I used it, but we're working with it. Keep rolling. And you can see here my teammates are vicious, so like they're already pinging the next location and I'm just going. So there's no breaks here. We just keep pushing, try to maximize efficiency. And I think I decide to upgrade my weapon, get it to +1 as soon as possible so it does that extra damage. Boom. And we're moving straight away to the next POI. I think there's a red wolf here that we could easily delete. So my buddy goes down here, but since we're all relatively moving close together, I think this was an easy pickup for us. And we have an iron eye, so he could definitely pick him up. Oh, and I still haven't leveled at this point. I don't know what the hell I was thinking, but yeah, definitely level. Otherwise you get bodied like this, and you're going to need to res. And that's exactly what ended up happening. Don't get greedy. So here I decided to be like, finally, you know what, fuck it. I need to cut down this wolf with another wolf. We'll see who the better wolf is. And it's gonna be me. You're fucked. That combo is so vicious, man. Oh my god. and I get knocked here
Oh,
again.
wow, I hate that.
You know,
Yeah, you guys got this.
the joys of being a level 1.
Just kill him.
But my team's got me. I know they can easily beat the hell out of this wolf. So
Thank you.
I get ulted on, and the other wolf dies. So all good in the hood. We get our lightning Mega Kiba, so we're going to take that. Definitely going to need that for the boss fight against Augur, because his weakness is lightning. We make a quick pit stop at the Church of America. Mommy America will give us an extra flask, and we decide to finally fucking level up. So go straight from level 1 to 4, and we're going to keep trucking along. Try and, again, get an upgrade. I think we go for the +2 stone here.
Grab the church right after.
And murder all the mobs that are guarding this cave.
I'm tripping out.
Yes,
bro.
that's right. Die.
I'm losing my mind.
And you're not going to believe how fast it is to kill these guys when all 3 of you are unified and holding hands, basically. These guys die so fast when you attack them together. It's honestly amazing. Be it trolls or the pumpkin head. But look at this. Look how fast he goes down. And dead. And there's a second stones. So grab that.
Go back the way we came because the storm's in.
And I already know I always back out of the original place. Like I never explore the full cave because I never need to, honestly. So I kill him, kill the mob. Always kill the mob. And I remember this part specifically. They decided to go the other way, and I told them, you know, the ring was closing in. And this actually happened to us last time too. Last game, I think they ended up dying because they got stuck in the ring and they went out the other side of the cave. So I said, you know, I learned from my mistakes. I rerouted back to the way I came. And thank God I did because I didn't take any fire damage. Meanwhile, I think they managed to come out, I'm pretty sure. But anyways, we keep it trucking. We're a slave driver.
And we said church.
Can't stop, won't stop. Next stop, I believe, is the castle. It looks like that's the way we're going. Yeah.
How the fuck do I get up there?
Always grab these ruins. The upgrades, it'll give you abilities like extra health, extra FP, and sometimes it'll even give you extra damage from a cemetery. But those bushes, they give you extra runes. So definitely a good upgrade. Okay, so I stop at the church first, which I think is a good idea. Survivability always from Mommy America. Yes, yes, yes. Excellent.
Any gold pickle foul foot? No.
And I'm pretty sure you've heard this from all YouTubers.
Silver foul
get the items and spam them, right? Abuse all of them. You can always find more. They're everywhere. And you just want to make good use of your efficiency and time with those items. So I think over here I'm just waiting on the rest of the team. And once we're all grouped up once more, because we got separated, we make a break for the castle.
Yeah.
Or whatever the castle is left in play, because pretty sure half of it's already in the zone. And a fun tip about the castle, you should always start at the bottom. Because that way, if you die, you can always go back to the grace below and reset your death timer. Otherwise, you'll just keep expanding it, and you'll eventually... The third guy up top is normally pretty hard to fight, and you just want to hedge your bet right here. But this guy should be pretty quick. I don't like fighting this Grafted Scion. I hate him. He fucks me up in the beginning of Elden Ring every time, and he fucks me up here too. But my team, we kind of absolutely pin him in the corner and just have our way with him. But this run was extremely smooth because of how well we dealt damage, and we were just freaking relentless. So he goes down. See what we get. Rivers of Blood. Always go for Rivers of Blood if you're playing as Executor. It's one of the best weapons you can get.
Is Rivers of Blood good for this fight?
I don't know why I'm not taking it up. Come on. There we go.
Okay, fuck it, I'll
Alright.
take this.
And we got the Grace. I didn't level for whatever reason, but, you know, I just went ahead and kept pushing.
Oh, shit. Oh! Yes,
Kind of ate that sword to the face, but whatever. We decided to bait this guy up, and so we can start beating him.
Yo,
I
aggro
bust
on me,
out
bro.
the pose,
Sekiro, come on.
and we start fighting away. Man, I love the freaking parries from the Executor. It looks so good.
Another one.
And so satisfying to pull off, you know. I love that you get a buff here. My teammate goes down, but it doesn't matter. We're like completely grouped up together. These guys have no chance. When this type of teamwork is in front of you, getting clapped, man. You're getting clapped. It's so funny that we wanted to fight the Crucible Knights here too, because we realized how easy it is again with 3 people. And I never thought I'd be saying this, but I love fighting the Crucible Knights. But that just goes to show you, like,
Yes, please.
Elden Ring has kind of evolved, you know?
Okay.
No one's scared of these guys anymore. Rivers of Blood coming in clutch
No,
right
we're
here.
Why not, right?
These guys are easily the best farmable spots for level 15. So if you come to the castle and you see either the Banished Knights or Crucible Knights, just take your time and go through the castle, because it's an easy level 15 no matter what.
Drop
Every
nothing?
single
Yeah.
damn time. And over here, we realize the ring is starting to close, so we just say, we'll come back. We'll be back.
Yeah.
And we just head out for the first night, because we're already pretty high in level. I mean, I have 120 something, 120,000 runes, so
Yep, level 8.
quick level up right there. Gets us to level 8 on night 1, not too shabby. And of course, gotta kill the mobs since there's nothing better to do, but
Can I do this one?
I forget if we were ballsy enough to try this, but I think we managed to pull this off. So we just went
We're gonna move past
straight
it, guys.
for the, I think, Red Mane Knight. It's either a Red Mane Knight or an Abductor Virgin.
Straight to top. Oh.
Let's see what it is. Probably a Red Mane Knight. So we just bypass everybody here and go straight for the boss, so we can get his loot and move on.
Yeah,
And
it's
at this
Red
point,
Mane.
I'm pretty sure I can, like, solo the Red Mane Knight. So yeah, I just pop my ult, absolutely eviscerate this man, and change back. Ta-da! And he gave me shit all. So I just said, fuck it, I don't want it.
Sucks ass.
Run through the fire. Tank it, tank it, tank it, tank it. Drop down. Try
I
to
need that
get
merchant.
a level up on my weapon, because I have that second stonesmith. Second stonesmith. I mean smithstone. You know what I mean, guys. You know what I mean. And we're closing in on the first boss for the night. So I'm trying to
there's a
remember
hippo
who
here.
it was. But we're
mark it.
just taking our time here. Nothing else to kill.
Later.
It was the stone swords. The stone imps, sorry. Those guys stand no chance. I love that the revenant is like a little girl that can just hold these giant weapons. It's so comedic.
Okay, he
And
switched
these cats.
midway through.
They were annoying in Elden Ring, and they're still annoying now.
Maybe didn't.
But combined together, they stand no chance. We poise break this one, and immediately it
Found
dies.
that cat.
Alright, and on to the first boss fight. And who do we got? It is the Smelter Demon. So, another very easy boss. Very easy, especially for the Executor to fight, because you can just parry all his hits. And he has very huge windup, so you take your time, read his moves. It's actually pretty fun to fight solo, too. But we go to town on him. He's about to do his level 2. We back up.
Oh,
Stab him in the back.
double.
Nothing like it. Nothing like some back shots. Watch the flaming sword. He almost gets me here, but I luckily managed to survive and heal up and go back in. It's just dealing DPS at this point. There's nothing too crazy about it from a strategy perspective. Just wail away. Go into the stance. Back up here. Yep. Nope. Alright.
Oh.
Eat the blast from the fire. And notice that you start burning when you
All good.
when you fight this
Roar
guy.
at him, get the health
But the
back.
good thing about the alt is that it ignores the fucking fire, so you can kind of just tank through it and get your health back.
Does it?
I was working with the build where you can get your health back after doing roar attacks with
Get
your
the
ult,
poison knock.
and I highly recommend
Yeah.
everyone who's using Executor to get that, because it obviously keeps you alive a lot longer and it makes your ult a lot better. And he dies, and we go for, I think, the health item. So what did we do next? I'm trying
Anybody
to
have a
remember.
sponsor?
Okay, yeah, we went for the Evergel. I can't remember if we learned that we could tank
Okay,
the
there's a
gas
hippo
yet,
over here you guys wanna
but
kill.
at some point, I'm pretty sure
Or he was. Is it
our team
Drake?
learned that you
I
could
don't
just
know.
go through the Ring of Fire immediately and be okay because you just heal.
Okay.
So, okay, we didn't do it here really, but we started going
Oh, there he is.
after this Rhino instead, because he was, not Rhino, well, maybe Rhino. Rhino hippopotamus. Either way, he's a weak boss and a quick kill for upgrades, so we just decided to absolutely melt his stupid Rhino head right here. He did. Bye-bye.
Bye.
And what did he drop? Yeah, at this point I had two really good weapons, so I just went for the passive upgrades. And yeah. We were on good pace to catch level 15, because right here we're already level 10.
Yeah.
Good
back,
way to start off,
And then we should
the
push
night.
the peak,
or
because I think
Day
it's
2.
shifting, whatever, shifting Earth.
we make our way over to Everjail number 1. Moving like a unit. Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
I always find it also interesting, like, how we always forget to use the Everjail keys. We find
I
them,
only saw a video
never
of
end
like
up
the
using 'em.
fire one.
so I'm glad with the team you can communicate at least and remind each other
I just
to go ahead and
completely
use
ate
it.
that. I'm going top tower.
I thought we would have went straight for the Everjail, but it looks like we make a pit stop against another Red Main Knight, who maybe this time I'll do it right and knock him off the tower for you guys. So let's see. Climb this shit like Assassin's Creed. Yeah, here we go. Let's see if I get him. Nope, I'm just gonna kill him good old-fashioned way with lots of slashing.
Alright,
And
got
no
that
dodging,
one.
because I said fuck it, I'm just gonna tank his hits. And while I kill him, my teammates are going to town on the other guy, so maximize time here. And he's dead. Right on cue as I arrive.
Stance
Get
breaking,
another
I'll take
passive. Pop a grace. I didn't have enough to
yeah,
level
sure.
there, unfortunately, so we keep it pushing. We keep it pushing for the next objective. It's all about pace if you want level 15. Okay, so we said fuck the Everjail.
I forget, did we kill the guy at the
We're just
bottom?
gonna go straight back
did,
to the
right?
castle, finish off where we started, and
Yeah.
keep mining those Crucible Knights. Those
Okay.
sweet Crucible Knights. They are the best. Super easy to fight, super easy to read.
Fuck.
Gotta love it. And you gotta love how there's always a way for you to get lost in this stupid castle. At least for me, I always find a way to get lost. But either way, come back with the team. We're doing even more damage now. So we just go to town on Mr. Crucible Knight and Shield. And he's dead. This guy I don't think drops any items, so I believe it's just the Crucible Knights with the staffs that drop items. I could be wrong, but that seems to be the case, at least for the time being. Yeah, for the rest of the time I'm just following my teammates. They know the route. There are so many Crucible Knights in this area. It's just free XP, so don't let them go to waste. Make sure you kill them all. Especially if you don't have Shifting Earth, these guys are the best to milk, essentially, so you can get to your higher levels. And am I gonna kill him here? Yeah, he dies. He dead.
Yeah, they're right there. How do we get?
We need to climb up this castle.
This way,
So this is one route. And right here I get slapped by a fan attack.
Fucker shot
A gravity fan
right.
attack.
I took a bullet for you.
Kind of slick move. I wanted to upgrade my weapon here, but I also didn't want to leave my teammates behind because they were fighting more of the Crucibles. And this guy drops stuff, so I figured I'd come over and help. Try my best to at least participate and help with the slapping. Not that they really needed me, but you know, gotta be a team player. We get another passive and we keep pushing.
There's another one.
Push into another Crucible Knight that will most likely drop, so hit him from the back. Dock his attack, maybe bust out a heal, or, you know, one heal or two. I got the buff where it just automatically slowly ups your health. I thought this would that would kind of suck, but I was so wrong, man. That passive is great because if you get hit while you are healing, your health is still going to keep regenning, which is huge.
It's up top.
So again, we pick up another upgrade there. And I thought that was the last Crucible Knight, but it turns out there's another one that my teammates know about. So I just said, fuck it, I'm gonna stick on your 6. And there's another one right here. My god, the Revenant is so broken too. Like, you basically get another teammate.
Is it worth to kill
and
these
they
guys?
can ult and everything. It's just, if there's a good Revenant player in your team, it's basically having like a 4th player, which makes things even easier. So he dies. We do a quick little pickup. Open a chest. That guy didn't drop anything because he wasn't a staff, so I think I'm right about that. Anyways, we push back in. I'm pretty sure now we head up to the top of the castle because there is an enemy up there. And people always either are too afraid to fight this enemy because they...
Oh shit, okay.
I think he's one of the harder bosses, but they also give one of the better drops. Oh, no, I was wrong. I forgot there was another Crucible Knight, so we go over here and murder him viciously as this little girl just holds down this giant man of a knight. He dies.
Top?
So I think that's the last one. We can just follow this route back up. Uncontested. It's a good time. We're ready to kill the last boss up top. And this is another path that I learned about. I normally take the stairs inside, but you can also climb up here. Parkour. I love the Sekiro animat. I was going to say animatics. Well, I'm tired. I love the Sekiro parkour and animations because this makes movement so much better for this game. What have we got? We got one of the ulcerated tree spirits. I was hoping here to have fire, but I think bleed right here will do the trick. Or blood flame at least. So
Oh fuck, I'm ulting.
we ult. We start spamming to heal. Oh, and I got cooked here. Oh my god,
knocked.
he did so much damage, but
That was the
immediately
one
as soon as
bad
he
time, man.
blows me up,
Fuck me.
I come back stronger than ever. Okay, maybe not. I duck out. For some reason I decided to heal there, but you know, whatever. Just go in, fight with my teammates. It will be quick. They're aggroed on them, so I figured I'd get in some special skill shots right here. Go in again with more skill damage. God, the ulcerated tree spear is just so big, you know?
Shit.
And I almost eat it here, but thank God I
Help him out,
managed
help
to
him out. Tap him.
back up in time. Get our teammate up. And it's right back at it. Swing away, baby. Swing away.
Great save.
Look at the damage. And when our teammate goes down
Oh,
a second
shit.
time here is kind of where I'm like, okay, I'm getting a little nervous, you know. But our teammate had another ult ready, so is what it is. We just kept pushing. Eventually, when we get the stagger, we knew we could finish him off. He's in the tail end of the fight, and at this point, the circle was starting to close on us, so we really knew that we had to sort of lock in here and finish him off as quickly as possible. Because that gas closes pretty fast. And if he blows up again for a third time and we manage to survive it, then we're good.
There we go.
And we're good right here. So down goes that tree spirit. Let's see what the drop is. More good weapons. I'm pretty sure I just end up... Oh, it was a moon veil. I don't remember if I went for the moon veil. I think I went for it. Yeah, I went for the moon veil.
Love Moonveil. There's a Rivers of Blood there if anybody wants it.
And I actually ended up dropping the Rivers of Blood for my teammate. So
Church America?
we figured out that we needed more heals. So once we got that, we went straight for another Church America. And looks like we have a shifting earth scenario. So,
Yeah.
fun fact, if you didn't know, on night 2, the circle will always end in the area with the shifting earth. So, in our example here, it's going to end somewhere up in the mountains.
I want to hit 15. I've never hit 15 before.
So, if you're routing correctly, you would know to always just route for the shifting earth near the end of day 2. Preferably because most likely you're not going to be able to beat the shifting earth area on night 1. You're probably going to be too low leveled, but by night 2 you should be plenty strong enough. And you can see we're just melting this fucking goblin
Just jump to
or
it.
orc, demi-human, whatever you want to call him. And just made that jump.
I got it. I got up top.
I don't think my teammate was as lucky, but
Oh, okay.
I think there's another spirit spring close by, so he's pops back right up right here. I want more ruins at this point because I really want to hit level 15, and I knew I was close, so pass by here, grab the heal,
Oh, shit.
which
it's
conveniently also gives you a full heal, in case you didn't know that. So if you were ever tempted to go for a Church of America within the storm, do it, because once you touch it, you'll get a full heal. And usually there's also a site of grace near the church, so you can get a second heal, which will let you last in the storm a little longer. So here we jump right back up. Gotta go up this mountain lickety split and murder these trolls,
Yetis.
because they give good drops. So just stay in between their legs and fuck them up. Go for the legs. Like so. Yep. Moonveil him in the butt. Moonveil him in the back.
Knocked.
Watch him go down. That guy dies. I love the Moonveil.
Oh.
Yeah. And thank God my teammate took the Rivers of Blood. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. I decided to not use it. But again, this is where I think I pick up the bow, because we needed one for the Augur fight.
Which one?
And after having that conversation with my teammate, I knew how important it was to sort of just
I'm good.
sit back and shoot the floating jellyfish that we're about to fight. Yeah. And at this point, this is kind of where I realized we were way ahead of the pace. Like, normally I hate just standing around, but in this scenario, I was level 14. We still had one night boss to go. So level 15 is basically guaranteed at this point. And we had just killed everything in our way. So we were on a good setup for the final boss. And who do we get? We get some gravity guys. I don't know. I forget what these guys are called, but they use gravity magic. And they have weak poise, so I can murder them with the Moon Veil quite easily. And with the dual-bladed or dual-wielding katanas, you just make quick work of everything. Your DPS is so good with the Executor, it's broken. Honestly, all these guys are broken in their own way. As long as you build them out correctly, it makes the game super easy and super fun. So here, I don't know why it took so long for the boss to come in, but he eventually spawns in. And it is a Morning Star, which is incredible because these Morning Stars, when they start rushing at you, are vulnerable to a strong attack. I think it was a strong L2 that you can knock them out of their charge attack, but I don't remember if I end up doing it here. He's just molesting me with rocks right now. I don't like it. Don't like it at all. Please, sir.
Alright, I'm bolting.
Decide to alt. Wolf versus Goat Rock? Rock Goat? Who wins? Maybe the Rock Goat. I'm kidding. Get the knock on him with the finisher from the alt. And we duck his special rock move. See, right here, he bonks his head up against one of those things that spawns in, and he's open to a critical hit, but we missed it. So that's one of the new features from Nightreign, because this wasn't in the first Elden Ring. These rocks don't usually spawn in. So right here, we kite him around, and this is what my teammate was calling out, I believe. We just go right behind this rock. We tried it, didn't work. So just back at him. He jumps in the air, somersaults. We're ready for it though, and I just keep smacking him with Moonveil. But I'm out of FP at this point, so there's no magic coming out of my sword. It's just an empty attack, unfortunately. And right here, if I had timed that a little better, I could have probably knocked him out of that stance, which is sick to do. I've done it a few times now, but I guess I didn't pull it off here. Dodge that crazy gravity attack, and I remember I had a bow, so I just start sniping him from downrange. Call me Steph Curry. Yeah. Get blasted by a giant pile of rocks and just lay into him from downtown. And here he comes straight at me. I don't know what I was thinking. I decided to just eat that. I could have easily dodged it, but I chose not to. And I decided right here I should probably switch back into my high damage per second weapons. So try and dodge him, hit him in the soft spots. If you guys didn't know, obviously, the parts with the fur is where his weak spots are. So him in the butt and him in the face. Those are the main weak spots for the Morning Stars. Because I was watching some shorts, and there was a guy who was struggling with fighting this guy, saying that he wasn't doing any damage. Yeah, it's because you weren't hitting him in the right spots, man. You were hitting him in the legs, and he's made of rock. So, go figure, you know. And he bonks his head right here, so I think someone should just go in right now, and that's game. Finish him off. We got our fourth teammate right there. I think his name is Sebastian.
Let's go.
And I got 3 very good drops, so I struggled to figure out which one I wanted. It took me a bit of a time, but I ended up going with the survivability perk. You know, gotta love the health passives, and we're pushing straight into the boss. Here I finally level up to level 15 for the first time. It doesn't show it, but I got an achievement for it, so I was pretty happy about that. And I get to also do some final shopping.
1 kill.
With 61,000 ruins left, which is pretty damn good, in my opinion. So obviously I ditched the fire grease, pretty sure, because, well, fire is not going to really work against a water-based boss, right? And these are some pointless upgrades at this point. I don't know why I was even using it, but I guess I just wanted to use the smithing stones that I had saved. And my teammates were calling me out to buy them, I think, FP shards. But we'll see what we do here. I don't remember completely. So
Just gonna drop both those.
we were also trading our weapons to see what we could, you know, maximize and be as efficient as
Fire
possible.
grease is probably useless on this guy. I will trade that in.
But yeah, this
like
is the last
water-based,
chance
right?
we
The
have
water-based
before we
Pokemon?
have to
Ooh,
pony up. It's the end game. Anything right here, I said, fuck it. It won't be too hard. My boys have fought this guy already, so I was pretty confident I could just follow their lead and we'll be fine. Quick side note on this
I have 7.
gate, though. Has anybody noticed, like, kind of how much it looks like the gate from Full Metal Alchemist? Like, the alchemy gate that they open up? I find it eerily similar. And, I mean, it looks cool and all, but I feel like maybe there was some plagiarism involved. Or not plagiarism, more like inspiration, because it's a cool concept, honestly. Every boss fight, though, coming through this gate is... it looks like it's the same gate, so maybe it would have been nice for them to switch it up, you know, put a design on the gate to represent a different boss, but I'm sure they've done what they can with the game
Just let me know.
and the design. So I don't know what the heck we were doing. We're just waiting on our third here, I guess.
Like halfway through.
He was setting up, making sure he had everything, but at this point, I'm pretty sure all of us were level 15 and ready to fucking rock and roll.
Okay. Skip.
All right, here we go. Jellyfish Fields. This boss is super annoying. So, spawns in, floats around, and I immediately whip out the freaking bow because I didn't want to deal with stupid ass.
Yeah, take my 34 damage.
He also spawns exploding jellyfish, so watch out for that. But for the most part, obviously, lightning is very effective against this guy. And I have a lightning katana coupled with the moon veil, so this guy is cooked. Yeah, the rest of this fight is pretty one-sided, so I don't think I'm going to keep commentating over this, and I'm just going to let the rest of the video play out. If you guys enjoyed this style of video, please comment, like, and subscribe. Share the video with your friends. It really does help out the channel. On that note, I will leave you to enjoy the rest of the gameplay, and we'll see you all in the next one. Adios.
What the fuck is he doing? I'm right here. Get up. Fuck. Thank you for the heal. I can't see shit. It like evolved. I knocked it. Stop running away. I think I knocked it again. Yo, it has very weak poise. I'm just gonna start roaring at it. Should be dead here, right? Wow, that was super easy. Yeah, what bomb?